That was pretty. We got a couple videos of that, buddy. Typically what happens to you is your hands will come straight back down the line of your feet. And right now they're pushing out, trying to get that path. You're trying to get that path across you a little bit. So look, you're getting way out there more than you are accustomed to. Now what's happening is because your hand path got out, the club got out, you're getting a little bit lifty to the top. So that lead arm is getting really on top of that shoulder plane. That can easily be fixed by putting a head cover under there and feeling this arm just stay a little bit more with your body.
So you want the left arm to flatten out?
A little bit.
Yeah.
And here you think that would, here's what you think though. Oh gosh, wouldn't that get the path then a little bit more, you know, a little bit more right? Not necessarily, because here's the thing. Even though you're on top of your shoulder plane, you're gonna get steep right here in transition, and the club's coming down a little bit steep through the golf ball. So it's very easy to pull that golf ball or to wipe it, okay?
Right.
So what I would say for you is you need a little bit more of a shallower cut, meaning, you know, if you get this right here, and that elbow stays down a little bit better and you have a little better connection, your arms don't run off, that lead arm moves in the direction of your body, you can now rotate harder to the left and not have the club kick out there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you're in a shallower transition is going to put you here, and now all you have to do is just move hard around your left side at the bottom, which is going to be way more comfortable. If you can shorten up the arms and not have them be like this way, a little up, and then from there you have to do a lot. You're trying to rotate left and the hands are on top here. If you went straight left, it would be out there. There's no way you can do that.
Yeah.
So what's nice is when the hand path, you guys, travels in the direction of your shoulders, that's gonna put you in a position to where now in your spine angle, you can rotate harder around your left side. And so my whole goal with you, if you can keep the elbow down, shorten the arm swing a little bit, you'll never hit it left. That'll literally take care of all left. You can just rotate harder to the left to not hit it right.
Got you.
Feel that to the top with the head cover. It might be a little restricted, but then I want you to feel, like I want you to really feel like you can cut the heck out of it at the bottom of your swing. That was like night and day right away, dude. That was night and day right away. That's your swing. I'm gonna take a video of that and
use
show
this on the course?
Yeah, like, hey, the little knotted up ball right there, and then tuck it.
Yeah.
The little knotted up, pull it out, twist it, tuck it under, get a little awareness of that feeling under there. That's way better. So watch, this is the old one. Watch the hands go out, guys. Watch the club go way out there, okay? And then it goes up. Now watch this one. Look at the hands go straight back, and look at the club more, it's still in front of you, but not way the heck out there. So it's gonna go up the forearm. Your lead arm's gonna be more on the shoulder plane. You're gonna transition a little shallower, but still be on top of it right there. He can still turn and get deep enough without the runoff. It should essentially be more together and pack the same punch.
Yeah.
Yeah. What that head cover does, you guys, it keeps the body and hands working more together, and also keeps his right arm a little softer, doesn't let it stiffen out. Like, that's just unbelievably better. That's gonna be with food. I think he could do a better job of feeling this shoulder, move the hands back and initiate it.
Yeah,
I just feel like
that's kind of what it looks like. Yeah.
You know what it looked like? What you're trying to do to hit fades? You were using too much of. It's like, you know, if you're playing ping pong, you're gonna kind of go.
Yeah.
It looks like that. It just looked like you were trying to do this, versus just turning into a position where you can hit a draw or a fade, and just using your ball position and where you're aligned to really hit the fade. You know, and a little bit of the mentality through it. Which the mentality through it, of course, is, you know, just get through it, get left. You know, but. That's only relevant for you from a position to where you don't have to drop it to prevent it from being too steep.
Right. So like this, gonna.
Yeah, literally.
Just so, yeah, it just feels a little deeper. That feels nicer. Oh yeah, that feels way better.
Looks more powerful too. More with the body.
Yeah, that feels way better.
Good.
Can I hit a couple longer ones?
Absolutely. Shallow cuts. Don't want steep cuts. Steep cuts are double crossers.
Steep pull hooks?
Yeah.
Feels better. Oh, just shallower. I feel like that left shoulder gets a little deeper, but I also feel like just so much more connected with this right elbow kind of in my side.
So
cures my takeaway and also kind of makes it easier for me to turn through the ball and trust that fade.
Deeper means, you know, just getting that left shoulder under and past that chin. And then this right here is keeping his hands moving in the direction of his body's turn. It's really good. He can rotate harder around his left side as a result. Yeah, the lines are much better though, bud. Your starting lines on the whole, like 8, 9 out of 10 are perfect.
Yeah, starting line's kind of coming together.
That takeaway that Cam's talking about and that right arm connected to the top, that's the key. But just feeling that, like just stick with the rehearsal. He's right. The left shoulder, just pushing the hands straight back down the line and yeah. Yeah.
And I even did something here where like I felt as though my shoulders were getting too much like this, which was causing that inside kind of plane. And so I started kind of feeling my shoulders kind of move a little bit left this way. It was easy for me to swing over the top of the ball.
I think it's easy too for the better players. You know, they know not to bump and then open up. So they'll kind of go like this and then it almost shuts it off, you know? And that's where it's like you can even, like without the club, hang the palms down. My mentor used to always have me do this for putting to check my shoulder alignment. You hang the palms down and you just make sure when you make that little shift that these are staying there. So that you can always see, like if I hang those and they're in line, my shoulders are good. But if you do it wrong, watch, are we ready?
That's where I was.
Yeah. No, but what he's talking about today is he's just saying he feels good because at first he was bumping the hip and getting too much weight to the outside of the left foot. Now what we're trying to do is maintain that hip forward but still balance the self to where we're not pressing forward to the point where you feel like you have to back up through the golf. Trying to maintain being square, which for him is going to be more open because he's trying to hit a cut. Okay, so when he's in here, he's not going to bump the hip and then turn this way. He's going to bump the hip, keep the shoulders square, but he's also feeling more 50-50 with the weight.
When I get off, it is typically lifty.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's just like a tendency of mine. Like
it makes sense though. You're sitting there trying to hit cuts, and you know what? When you start setting up crisscrossed even, your only hope was to pick the club up and out. Say you get in there like this, right? Your only hope is to go like this, you know, but it's just the only, you know, so my thing is, hey, we square you up, which you did a great job of before you even got here. Ball position's good, grip's good. Now all it boils down to is let's get everything working more together to the top. When the body's done turning, arms done swinging, and then you can start really, really getting after it and rotating left. See, that's just really good. And you know what I love? What I love is the video I showed you guys earlier that I know, Kev, you'll put back up there for the viewer. The club's coming down more on his right forearm, but yet he's still starting it down the line with the little cut, as opposed to having to be up this way and then do some magic with the hands to just make it perfect at the bottom. It's not going to happen.
Like I just feel like I can just swing so hard down on the golf ball and it's not going to fade more than 5 yards. Perfect. I can take a divot this long, you know?
Whatever this feels like right here.
Yeah.
With this just moving everything to the top, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And then the feeling, kind of the mentality, the mindset, it just
like
when
that takeaway is, you know, that kind of tight and down the line, I feel like I really don't have to do anything except for just, you know, come down on top of the ball.
At Porzak Golf, we take a lot of pride in having developed some of the best and most consistent golf swings on the planet. We do this through simplicity. Our Full Swing Masterclass will take you on a step-by-step, easy-to-understand process on how to get your golf swing better than ever. Join the many before you who've utilized our Full Swing Masterclass to take their games to the next level and beyond.